WESH 2 News starts now with breaking news.
We start with breaking news right now in Orange County, where one suspect is dead after a SWAT standoff at a strip mall.
This is off Edgewater Drive and Lee Road, which is back open to traffic after it was shut down for several hours. We have live team coverage. WESH 2's Justin Shecker is at that scene.
But we start with WESH 2's Gail Pascal-Brown, who is at OPD headquarters, where the chief just held a news conference a few minutes ago. So, Gail, what did we learn?
Well, we know that this investigation is still very fluid and there's still a lot of unanswered questions. But what the chief was able to tell us is that around 2 o'clock today, Orlando police officers went to this tattoo business located at 4864 Edgewater Drive to basically issue a drug-related warrant. And as we take a shot from Chopper 2, you can see the area that I'm talking about near Edgewater Drive and Lee Road. The warrant, according to the chief, involved multiple suspects and alleged crimes involving burglary, robbery with a firearm, sex offenses, drug offenses, auto theft, and so much more. Here's the chief.
At approximately 2:05 p.m., officers saw a man exit a tattoo shop armed with the AK-47 style rifle. Officers fired at the suspect, who fled back into the business. One suspect died at the scene. The officers involved in their shooting were not injured and will be placed on unpaid administrative leave. As with all officer-involved shootings, FDLE will conduct an independent review of the incident.
Also, the chief was able to tell us at least 10 shots were fired. Police were there again to actually on multiple drug complaints from that tattoo shop. And again, there are multiple suspects. I asked him about, did they have all the suspects? Is anyone still at large? He says that's still part of the investigation. They are still collecting evidence at this time. And as you can imagine, there were people that were barricaded inside the business. And when police, according to the chief, made entry, they did find one deceased person inside. This is a strip mall situation. So of course there were people around there. We will obviously stay on top of this and we will get you more information, but that's the situation at this time. One deceased person. They came there because they had multiple complaints because of drug dealing there, and this is what happened. A man basically exited as the officers went in with an AK-47 style weapon. I'll let you know any more that's happening on air as well as at WESH.com. Live covering Orange County, live at OPD headquarters, I'm Gail Pascal-Brown, WESH 2 News.
All right, Gail, thank you. WESH 2's Justin Shecker continues our team coverage right now live from the scene. So, Justin, what exactly is going on at the scene right now?
Well, Summer, in the last few minutes, we moved to the backside of the strip mall because you heard from Chief Smith. This is where the shooting took place. And you can see at this hour, the crime tape is still up. As we zoom in, there is off in the distance that SWAT truck is parked next to the door where we believe the suspect came out. And that's when the shots were fired in the back here. Now, we did speak to a manager at an auto shop near the strip mall, and she tells us they have turned over surveillance video to police to help with their investigation. Let's show more of that Chopper 2 video flying over the intersection of Lee and Edgewater. Again, this started around 2 o'clock when, as Gail mentioned, they came to this business to serve that search warrant related to possible drug charges, and around 3:30 or so, we saw multiple officers, SWAT officers, walk into the business from the front entrance. We also, from Chopper 2, saw that robotic dog, one of the tools that the SWAT team uses for their safety when they're dealing with a barricaded suspect situation. Now, earlier we did speak with a witness who's in the pawn shop a few doors down, and he told WESH 2 he heard several gunshots.
I suddenly turned around and saw SWAT pulling in, or the undercovers pulling in. And I actually thought for some reason they were coming into my shop, and all of a sudden I hear a boom, 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 boom on the back door. I'm assuming that they're trying to, and I go, if you got a warrant, turn around, come into the front door. And all of a sudden I realized what it was 5 shots, 5 bullet shots, basically.
And in the last few minutes here on the backside of the strip mall, we saw some crime scene investigators taking photographs of that back door where that SWAT truck is parked. I can also tell you FDLE and the state attorney's office are investigating this shooting. Covering Orange County Live in Orlando, I'm Justin Shecker, WESH 2 News.